There's a beneficiary on your policy you didn't add, the insurance agent said. The name is my husband's. The policy is on my life. He signed the form. I'd called to update my address after we moved. A routine 5-minute call. Now I sat frozen at my kitchen table while my husband hummed in the next room, completely unaware his wife had just discovered something that made her blood turn to ice. When was the policy opened? I kept my voice steady even though my hands were shaking. 8 months ago. It's a $2 million term life policy. Your husband is the sole beneficiary. He signed as the policyholder and forged your signature on the consent forms. We only caught it because your actual signature on your auto policy doesn't match. 8 months ago. That's when Landon suddenly became the perfect husband. After 2 years of him being distant and secretive, he'd transformed overnight, cooking dinner, planning date nights, insisting I go to the doctor for checkups, making sure I took vitamins he'd bought. I told the agent I'd call her back. My mind raced through the past 8 months. Landon bringing me coffee every morning. Landon rubbing my shoulders after work. Landon suggesting hiking trails and encouraging me to exercise more even though he'd never cared about fitness before. Last month, he'd pushed me to try rock climbing. I'd almost fallen twice. He'd seemed so concerned afterward, holding me, saying maybe we should try somewhere with higher walls next time. I felt sick. I opened my laptop and searched his name with words I never thought I'd type. His name plus affair. His name plus debt. His name plus arrest. Nothing came up, but then I searched his email on a data breach website. His email appeared in a leak from a dating site. The breach was from 9 months ago, 1 month before he took out the policy. I created a fake profile on that dating site. Within an hour, I found him. Active profile, looking for something discreet. His bio said he was single with no attachments. His last login was yesterday while I was at work. I took screenshots of everything. Then I checked our bank accounts. We had separate finances because he'd insisted on it when we got married. He said it was healthier that way. Now I understood why. I couldn't see his accounts, but I could see our joint savings. 6 months ago, there was $50,000. Now there was $1,200. I hadn't withdrawn anything. That night, I pretended everything was normal. Landon made dinner like always. He poured my wine like always. I watched him and wondered if he'd ever poisoned it. I excused myself to use the bathroom and poured the wine down the sink. When I came back, he was watching me with a smile that made my skin crawl. You seem tense, babe. Everything okay? Just work stress. I lied. Maybe we should do something fun this weekend. There's this cliff diving spot I heard about. The views are amazing. Cliff diving. After rock climbing. After hiking on trails with steep drops. A pattern emerged so clearly I couldn't believe I'd missed it. That sounds dangerous, I said carefully. That's what makes it exciting. His eyes held mine a second too long. The next morning I called in sick to work. The moment Landon left, I tore apart his home office. In a locked drawer, I found a burner phone. The text messages made me collapse onto the floor. Conversations with someone named Talia. Plans to run away together after the situation resolves itself. A timeline. First the policy, then the accidents that looked like accidents, then the payout, then disappear. The most recent message was from that morning. How much longer? Talia had asked. Soon, my husband replied. Taking her cliff diving this weekend. Even if she survives, it'll look like trauma from a fall. Then we reassess. I photographed everything. I called the insurance company and reported the fraud. I called a divorce lawyer. I called the police. They took my evidence seriously. Turns out Landon had done this before. His first wife died in a hiking accident 6 years ago. He'd collected $400,000. The case had been ruled accidental. Nobody had looked deeper. When police arrested Landon at his office, I watched from across the street. He walked out in handcuffs, looking confused until he saw me standing there. Then his face changed. The mask dropped completely. Pure hatred stared back at me. The man who'd been planning my death for 8 months finally showed me who he really was. Talia was arrested that afternoon. She'd helped him plan his first wife's death too. They'd been together for 7 years, running the same con on different women. I moved across the country and changed my name. I check my insurance policies monthly now. I never let anyone pour my drinks, and I never ignore my gut when something feels wrong.